I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about something. I've been trying to do this video and talk to you guys about this topic for the past couple of days, and my webcam hasn't been working. My place where I do my videos, it just wasn't working. So I finally got my webcam working, so at least I can do the video from here. But I got a phone call this week from one of my best friend, who should remain nameless. Called me this weekend and was like, well, can you come with me to a Keri Hilson concert with me? And I was like, no, I don't want to go to a Keri Hilson concert. I'm not a huge of a fan of Keri Hilson's. I don't go to a concert that I'm not a fan of their music by. So he goes, please just come with me to go to this Keri Hilson concert. And I was like, I don't want to go to this Keri Hilson concert. I don't really like Keri Hilson like that. So then he was like talking about how I would pay money to go see Aubrey O'Day, and Aubrey O'Day is not even all that, and all this other stuff. And I'm like, well, I love Aubrey O'Day. I've watched Aubrey O'Day grow from making the band, and I love Aubrey. I'm a huge Aubrey O'Day fan, huge Britney fan, so on and so forth. And he was like, you would pay money to go see Aubrey O'Day and Britney Spears and Danny Kane and all of them, but you won't come with me to a Keri Hilson concert? I was like, I don't want to go to no Keri Hilson concert. I don't like Keri Hilson like that. I don't like her like that, okay? I'm going to offend some fans today, so this is a controversial video today. So he was like, why don't you like Keri Hilson? And I was like, well, I don't like Keri Hilson, but for the fact of, if you did not see the way you love me video, which the horrendousness of that video, where she was thrusting her vagina, yes, I said vagina, in that video, it was just horrendous, and I didn't like her after that. After seeing that video, I was just like, I'm done. I can't get into Keri Hilson anymore after just watching that video. It was just horrendous. That killed me, that just was just like, I'm done. I wash my hands of Keri Hilson. So then then he said something about how Aubrey O'Day is not a good singer. She can't even dance. She can't sing. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to go there today. And I went there on him today. A couple days ago, I went there on him, and I was like, no, boo-boo. No. You do not talk about Miss Aubrey O'Day. Aubrey O'Day has been in this business way too longer than Keri Hilson. Keri Hilson can't even... She hasn't been in this business long enough. She hasn't earned her stripes yet in this business. And y'all know I'm speaking the truth, because I am speaking the truth. Keri Hilson has not earned her stripes in this business to be talking about anybody in this business. So then that's what I told him, and then he was like, Aubrey O'Day hasn't earned her stripes in this business yet either. I said, no, honey. Aubrey O'Day has worked her ass off. Yes, I said the word ass to him. And I said, she's worked her ass off to get in this business. From Danny Kane to her career now, she's worked hard. And anybody else that has watched Making the Band can say that Aubrey O'Day has worked hard to get in this business. And it's not an easy thing to be in this business. And then he was like, well, Aubrey O'Day can't even sing. She can't even dance. The only reason why she got picked from Making the Band was because she fit Diddy's image and all of this other crap. I'm like, whatever. Aubrey got into this business because she could sing and dance her ass off. If you did not see Making the Band, you need to go watch that footage, because I was memorized by Miss Aubrey O'Day. So then he said, well, Keri Hilson can sing and she can dance. I said, no, boo-boo. Judging from that Way You Love Me video, she was horrendous. She can't dance. I'll give her credit as credit is due. She can sing, but she cannot dance. If you do not see this whole season of Making the Band, first season of Making the Band, all the way up to now, Aubrey O'Day can kill it. Okay? If you put her on a stage with if you put her on the stage with Britney Spears and Beyonce, she would keep up with them. Like she's up there with Beyonce and them. And then I said that to him, and then he was like, well, she can't keep up with no Beyonce. Beyonce's been in this business way longer than her too. I said, correct. She's been in this business way longer than Aubrey O'Day. But I'm telling you, if Aubrey O'Day Aubrey O'Day and Beyonce did a video right now to a song, and they had to dance through the whole entire song, Aubrey O'Day would be able to stay up there with Beyonce. She'll kill it with Beyonce because, you know, that's who Aubrey O'Day is. If you have not seen Making the Band, I mean, she was phenomenal during Making the Band. It still is phenomenal, and I can't wait for her solo album. So he was like, she can't keep up with Beyonce. Beyonce has nothing or no one. Beyonce can throw her under a bus and throw a whole bunch of other people under the bus. Like, she can't dance. Like, Aubrey can't even dance. If you watch the whole season of Making the Band, she can't even dance. She can't even sing either. She lip-synced through the whole season of Making the Band. I said, no, honey. She sang live through the whole season of Making the Band. Go watch. What show were you watching? And then he brings up the fact that Britney Spears lip syncs. She said, he was like, well, I heard that Aubrey O'Day is being compared to Britney Spears. I said, yeah, she is being compared to Britney Spears. She's being compared to the next Britney Spears. Yes, she is. And then she was like, if she's being compared to Britney, then that means she's going to lip sync like Britney. I said, no, not necessarily. She's not going to lip sync with what Britney's doing. I've been to the Britney Spears, one of Britney's concerts, and she sang live to me. I mean, I'm just saying that's my personal opinion. But I was like, well, Britney, Britney's bringing it now, with this Femme Fatale CD and everything, and she's giving it, basically. She's giving me what I want now from an artist. Unlike Keri Hilson, she's not giving me what I want. And then he brings up Cassie. Y'all know I went ballistic on him when he brought up Cassie, because I was like, Cassie, really? That girl is a non-factor, for real. Like, look at her career. Let's take a moment of silence for Cassie. Like, really? You're gonna bring up Cassie? Like, this conversation went to a whole different level when you bring up Cassie. Cassie has not had a decent damn career since ages, since that song, Official Girl. What? I'm official girl. That's the last time she's had a hit record. And you're bringing up Cassie's name, why? Don't get me wrong. I used to love me some Cassie. But Cassie's not giving me what I want either, in an artist. She's not giving me what I want. And then he was like, Cassie can dance, Cassie can sing. I said, Cassie can dance and Cassie can sing. But has Cassie had a decent album? Has she came out with an album that's been decent? He was like, yes, she came out with an album and it was actually really, really good. I said, what album are you talking about? Are you talking about that piece of a crap that Dawn wrote for her? Dawn from Danity Kane? That piece of shit album? Are we talking about that album? Really? I listened to the whole Atrocious Mess online on YouTube, and if you have not listened to that whole Atrocious Mess of Cassie's album, you need to go look that mess up. It was atrocious. That's why the stuff never didn't get released, because it was so horrible. But that's for another story for you for later. So then he goes, Cassie, she just needs to work with the right people. I said, yeah, I give you that. She needs to work with the right people. And on a sidebar, I said this to him. I said, and while you're bringing up Cassie, she's supposed to be coming out with an album this year called King of Hearts, copying off of Lloyd. Moment of silence for that one. But he was like, yeah, so what if Aubrey O'Day went up against Lady Gaga? And I was like, and she'll be able to keep up with Lady Gaga too, because Lady Gaga can bring it. Lady Gaga brings it too. I'll give him that one. Lady Gaga can bring it with the singing and the dancing and all that, but she's not a strong vocalist. But she can bring it on. If you want her to come out with a club record, she can bring it. I'm not gonna hate on anyone's game or anything. I'm just saying my Aubrey O'Day can keep up with any of these artists up to date. And if anybody doesn't think that Aubrey O'Day can't keep up with some of these artists with these days, y'all need to go check Making the Band, season 1 of Making the Band, and you need to be tuning in and watching her show All About Aubrey, and watch that mess, season 1 of that mess. Okay? So then he goes and says, he talks about Sierra. So I'm like, oh Lord, you just gonna make me offend a lot of people today about what you're talking about. So then he said, Sierra and Aubrey O'Day, they're both under the same boat. They're a non-factor, basically calling Sierra a non-factor. And I was like, excuse me, hold up, no. I love me some Sierra. Just in case y'all did not know that. I love me some Sierra. I said it. So, I was like, Sierra, she's a good artist. She gives me what I want to in an artist. That Aubrey O'Day, Sierra, Britney Spears, Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, they're giving it to me. So, he was like, Sierra, she hasn't had a hit album either. That album with the song with Justin Timberlake, Love, Sex and Magic, that didn't do anything. That album didn't do anything. This Basic Instinct album didn't do anything. I was like, you know what? Because she didn't have the support of a record label that was backing her. Because some of these labels now are not backing their bigger artists now in these days. That's that problem. And I was like, and you know what? And she is getting signed to a new record label, so we'll see what she does with this album. But I will still be buying a Sierra album because I love me some Sierra. But that's beside the point. So then he goes, if Sierra and Aubrey O'Day did a song together, do you think they would be able to keep up? I said, of course. Of course. I think Aubrey O'Day and Sierra are they're like phenomenal dancers and phenomenal singers. I think both of them would be a force to be reckoned with. That's a video that I would want to see. Aubrey O'Day and Sierra song. Totally would like to see that. And then he was like, Kelly Rowland, she hasn't had any album. I said, no, we are not going there today. You are not going to bring up my Kelly Rowland. I love me some Kelly Rowland, okay? I loved her when she was in Destiny's Child. I loved her after she left Destiny's Child. I still love me some Kelly Rowland. And I play her new album, Here I Am. If you don't have that album, you need to go get it. So, he goes, Kelly Rowland hasn't had a hit album since ages. I said, no. She was a part of the group Destiny's Child. She's had hit albums with the group. You don't need to be talking about Miss Kelly Rowland. What is wrong with him talking about Miss Kelly Rowland? I said, Miss Kelly was a nice album. I think that album went platinum. I don't know. Don't quote me on that because I don't know. But I said, this Kelly's album that just came out was good. It was the business. It was the business. And it's getting played all over radio. I said, where have you been? You need to go listen to that album. He was like, no, because I don't support Kelly Rowland. I don't even know who Kelly Rowland is. I was like, oh my God, so why'd you bring up her name? And then he was like, because I just heard one of her songs, Motivation, on the radio today. I said, Where have you been? Where have you been? Kelly Rowlands is the business right now. She's the business right now. She's the person, the icing on the cake over there at SRC right now, okay? She is bringing the bacon over there at SRC Universal right now. SRC Universal Motown right now, okay? Where are you at? So then,